Welcome to Light of the Bible Studio. Today we journey back to the very beginning of everything, to the first words of the Holy Bible. Genesis. Chapter 1. The beginning of creation. Imagine a time before time itself, before the stars lit up the night sky, before the sun warmed the earth. There was only silence, a vast, deep emptiness, covered in an endless blanket of darkness. Nothing moved, nothing made a sound. It was a universe waiting to be born. But even in that profound stillness, something was present. The Spirit of God was there, moving gently, hovering over the face of the waters like a silent promise. The entire cosmos held its breath, waiting for a single word. Then it happened. A voice, majestic and powerful, broke the eternal silence. God spoke. "Let there be light." Instantly, light erupted into existence. It's not just any light, but a brilliant, pure, and life-giving radiance that pierced the darkness. The shadows fled, and the very first dawn of creation broke across the void. God looked at this magnificent light, and he saw that it was good. He then masterfully separated the light from the darkness, called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And so, the first cycle of time began. There was evening, and there was morning the first day. The second day dawned with another divine command. God said, "Let there be a space between the waters, to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." And just as he spoke, it was done. A great expanse formed, a vault stretching across the world. God made this vast, beautiful space and called it sky or heaven. And there was evening. There was morning the second day. On the third day, God's creative work continued to shape our world. Commanded, "Let the waters beneath the sky be gathered together, so dry ground may appear." The waters obeyed, receding to form vast oceans and seas, revealing the land. God called the dry ground earth, and the gathered waters he called seas. And as he looked upon the continents and oceans he had formed, God saw that it was good. But he wasn't finished with the third day. God then said, "Let the earth bring forth vegetation plants, yielding seed, fruit trees, bearing fruit in which is their seed, each according to its kind." At his word, the earth burst into life. A vibrant tapestry of green spread across the land. Lush valleys emerged, majestic trees reached for the sky, and flowers of every imaginable color and fragrance blossomed. The once barren ground was now alive, teeming with beauty and purpose. And God looked upon his verdant creation and saw that it was good. Then came the fourth day. With the earth now a beautiful home, God turned his attention to the heavens above. He said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate day from night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years." And so, God made two great lights, the greater light, our glorious sun, to rule the day, and the lesser light, the gentle moon, to rule the night. He also scattered the stars across the dark expanse, like countless shining jewels. These celestial bodies would not only illuminate the world but also mark the passage of time, guiding seasons and years. And God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, God filled the world with movement and sound. He declared, "Let the waters be filled with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the open sky." The seas, once still, now teemed with life. Fish of every shape and color, from the smallest minnow to the mighty whale, swam in the depths. At the same time, the skies came alive. Birds of every kind spread their wings, soaring and singing, filling the air with their joyful calls. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth." And God saw that it was good. Then came the sixth day, a day of incredible creativity. God said, "Let the earth produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, wild animals, and all the creatures that crawl upon the ground." And it was so. The land, once quiet, was now filled with the sounds of life. Lions roared in the plains, horses galloped freely, and countless other creatures, big and small, began to inhabit the world he had made. And God saw that all of it was good. But God was not finished. He saved his most special, his most profound creation for last. In a moment of divine counsel, God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So, in an act of intimate creation, God formed mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. He set them apart from all other living things, breathing into them the breath of life, and giving them a spirit that could know him. He blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it." God then gave them a wonderful gift. "I give you every seed-bearing plant and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food." As the sixth day drew to a close, God stood back and looked at everything he had made: the heavens, the earth, the seas, the plants, the animals, and at the pinnacle, mankind. And behold, it was not just good, it was very good. Creation was perfect, a symphony of life and beauty orchestrated by a loving Creator. By the seventh day, the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day he rested from all his work. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy, a day of rest and reflection, a testament to his magnificent and finished creation. From nothing came everything, all by the power of God's voice. From darkness came brilliant light, and from emptiness came abundant life. The story of Genesis reminds us that every new beginning, every blessing we receive, and every single heartbeat we have originates with God. He is the author of life, the master designer of the universe. Let the light he created on that first day guide your path. May his powerful word, which brought all things into being, shine forever in your heart. Thank you for joining us at Light of the Bible Studio, where every word shines with divine truth. If this story has touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others, so they too can hear the magnificent story of our beginnings. We'll see you again soon.